world too small, I got big dreams.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Pun Fun, where we have fun with the puns. My name is Ryan, and we're going to check out episode 3 of Loki. If you haven't yet seen episode 3 of Loki, please be sure to do so, as there are big spoilers ahead. So, first of all, we're going to debunk this whole time stone thing. It's been all over the internet, and even when I saw this scene, I was like, whoa, is he using this time stone? No. We did not see any green aura. I know some people are saying that they did. It's some lights they had before, some neon lights. We don't also see his hand, but then again, we don't see it at all. Do the whole time twisting, time winding action as Thanos had to do and Doctor Strange had to do. So I don't see how Loki can get away with it. However, because that is something that was able to be manipulated, kind of like the Reality Stone, not saying that he's playing with the Reality Stone either, but they are within somebody's enchantment, basically. So either it's Lady Loki, so as we know is Sylvie, creating this whole enchantment for Loki, and he being all powerful and whatnot. But I think it's the opposite, where it's Loki who was able to enchant her in this case. We kind of see this where he's being kind of dumb, showing these little weird effects with the the fireworks. Also, when he throws his dagger, he doesn't know how to aim properly, showing that he's inebriated and all that, to show his low points, if you will. And he opens up as well with a little bit of story to give some trust, but he doesn't get anything on her side, which I think is what he's been fishing for. And then when this tower thing comes down, well, he's like, well, boom, I'm gonna put it back up, show you that I'm actually somebody who you would consider powerful to some degree for your whole heist or your major plan to meet with the timekeepers. So yeah, that is what I have in mind, and that's what I'm sticking to. They're within Loki's enchantment. He's done it on to basically Sylvie, and there is no time stone, not yet anyways. If they do, it's gonna be later on. Either way, the time stone will have to be specific to their time universe or whatever. That's not the case, or we don't know for that matter. Anyways, let's get into some of the Easter eggs. Like, for example, we do see Sylvie and we do see Loki at on the train, kind of the bar scene, which brings us to when they actually first meet, which was a speed dating. It wasn't them dating, but Loki actually finds Lady Loki at a speed dating seminar, or and she kind of explains her her background, that she used to be part of Asgard. She was bored of it. She needed some more thrills, and she went out to do heist, and she had this very mischievous and very crooked background. There is actually a featurette that came out today, kind of showing her background when she was a younger tyke, and then on to either being captured by TVA in the previous life or previously, or they will be she will be captured at some point. If for whatever reason they're not in a reality, and they do depend on TVA to come capture them to get out of this world, maybe that's the scene that we see. However, yeah, I don't think that's the case. I mean, I'm pretty sure Loki will be screwed over, and he will definitely need TVA to come fish him out, but we don't know that right now. We don't this. All we do know is that TVA is not who they seem to be. We kind of know that they've known to be created by the timekeepers, whereas Sylvie kind of debunks that as well and says no, actually they're from Earth, and that kind of confirms why Mobius is very into jet skis and into trinkets and all of these other things in life, like eating a salad. But yeah, so those are some of the broader Easter eggs and theories that we came into. During that conversation, we also get Loki, who kind of tells that, well, he kind of likes dudes, and he also likes dudettes, and he kind of understands or is open enough to tell us to another Loki, which is great. I mean, so it's a first, bisexual person, or pansexual, depending on where he stands, within the series, that is confirmed to be within the series, which ties in well with Marvel's, latest, books that they've came out with, which is Voices, so Pride issue 1, and also DC was also part of this, being the month of, so for Pride month, sorry. So definitely cool reads. I went through them. It's something that you wouldn't expect. Some of them maybe more than others, some of them not at all. And I think this is really good that they're bringing some awareness to this, but not only on the comic book side, but also on the MCU side. So on their posts and on their feeds, there's a bit of a debacle, but it is what it is, and there's bound to be progression at some point. So with that, I'm gonna leave you guys with one last Easter egg, which is again this. We've talked about the Tony, we talked about the Loki. So when the whole tower thing was coming down, he does this kind of a very Tony-ish pose. Well, in this case, instead of shooting power energy through his arc, basically it brought back the crumbling building back up. We're gonna see a lot of Sylvie in the following episodes. I think that's gonna be the focus. Maybe she finally will open up, seeing the kind of formidable Loki this Loki is. I do hope we do. I mean, she seems like a great character. She seems also mischievous, but there is always an underlining tone. Like, again, when there's someone who is good, there must be always bad, and someone who we presume is bad, well, there's got to be some good. And I'm hoping we get to see that shine through. So take it easy, everybody. Take care. Peace.